T-Bird, just happen to be watchers of my My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I decided I wanted to do my 2019 worst list today. And we're back. Thank you so much. Pink Ladies, T-Birds, just happen to be watchers of my My name is Jimmi Pynk, and welcome to part 2 of my worst of 2019 list. Now, if you happen to come across this one first, to explain it to you, if you're new to this channel or you're new to my worst list, it is a little bit different this year. Situationally, it's different, but we're going to go ahead and do it this way this year. Oh, I did change my hair. And some of y'all are going to think this is Petty Draper hair. It is not. When I was ordering my new unit this time, I was having a midlife crisis and I decided that I wanted to go platinum. But you know what? I ain't mad at it. I was going to do my whole makeup all over again too, but fuck all that. I ain't got time. Also, a little clue to the new direction of the channel. A little clue. So, where were we? Oh, I did almost everything on this page. So, now I want to talk about a song. Everybody wants to do a duet with Camila Cabello for some reason. And I don't understand. She made my worst list last year. I have not liked anything she's ever done since Havana. But sometimes there are some good collaborations with Camila Cabello. And then there's this. Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Apparently, songs about angels was trash this year. This is just, I don't know how else to explain it, but just pure corniness. It's so corny. It's so horrible. It's so boring. I just don't even understand like how this song was a hit. And Camila Cabello, I mean, is that trying to add star power? Because she adds nothing to the song except for to make it more horny by making it a duet. And y'all thought Perfect with Beyonce and Ed Sheeran was a misconnect. This, I don't even know if that's a remix. Did it always have Camila Cabello? Because it sounds like it should have just been this dude, and it's written like it should have been just this dude. I don't know. A lot of people got on their worst list the Bad Guy remix with Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber. And yes, Justin Bieber's part is terrible. But considering the fact that that girl looked up to him and got a chance to do a collaboration with him, I can't be mad at that. I don't care what it sounded like. That is something that she wished for. So, I'm okay with that. But this, nobody was looking up to Camila Cabello and said they wanted to do a collaboration with her. And this reeks of the record label interfering and saying you don't have a single. Let me put somebody on it for you. Okay, so speaking of duets that didn't work this year, and I really hate to say this, but it's making me feel like the first time they collaborated must be a fluke. Please Me with Cardi B and Bruno Mars is the sequel to Finesse that we thought we wanted until we heard it. First of all, the whole appeal of Cardi B is, let's be honest, is that she loud and ghetto. Loud and ghetto don't work on a slow song. It doesn't. And then to put Bruno Mars on the hook, which, you know, that's an industry standard. I did a song with you, you do a song with me. But this is like the least sexy song I've ever heard in my life. If a guy told me, tease me, baby, turn around, just please me, baby, turn around, just tease me, baby. Let me hear you say, please, please. I said I wasn't going to do like no honorable mentions or anything like that, but there was a couple songs with Bruno Mars that I was just like, what is this? As a matter of fact, this ain't even wrote on my list, but let's go ahead and put it on there right now, because this definitely deserves to be on the worst list of 2019. Bruno Mars, what are you doing, dude? Why not? Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, Bruno Mars, Wake Up in the Sky. Motherfuckers want to work with Bruno Mars and then don't know what to do with them. Another slow, droning song with Kodak Black singing on it. Why? That is the collaboration I never needed. I never needed to have Kodak Black and Gucci Mane. And I may be speaking out of turn because I actually like the ZZ. I did actually like ZZ. This that Z shit. I don't know who was on that. I know it was Kodak Black. Whoever produced that ZZ was able to do something that nobody else has ever been able to do. I could understand what Kodak Black was saying. In this, I can't. It's droning. It's supposed to be like this throwback swoon. Again, you guys are not the artists to do that. Bruno Mars can do that. Gucci Mane and Kodak Black, you guys can't. So, just group those two together. Bruno Mars features was trash this year. And most of it was not Bruno Mars' fault. Now, with that being said, you know, this was a banner year. Not since the late 90s has there been so many female rap artists out here doing their thing. And that's fantastic. However, when we had the 90s, you could argue maybe Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown was on the same shit. But for the most part, there was a lot of diversity. You had Lil' Kim, you had Foxy Brown, you had Eve, you had Missy. You had the Lady of Rage. Like, there was a clear diversity. I'm sure I'm leaving people out. But there was a lot of diversity. I can't really say that for 2019. Even though there were a lot of females on the charts. But, I don't know how these bitches did it. Act Up by the City Girls. Now, this one is one that turned on me. Because initially, I liked it. While we had it, I just put another worst song on my list, too. Because there's another song that I fucking hate that deserves to be on this list as well. I don't even know if it's 2019, but I'm putting it on the list anyway since we talking about these hoes. First of all, I didn't realize how well these songs are all going to go together. But first of all, in a year where there were so many prominent black female rappers doing their thing, how is the first line of your song, same group of bitches ain't no ass in the picture? So as a female, you gonna reduce us to just we got ass or not too? Automatic turn off. Automatic turn off right there. Automatic turn off. Because when I first heard the song, I wasn't like listening for, I wasn't checking for the words. Automatic turn off. I'm like, okay, so what? It ain't no ass in the picture. What do that got to do with anything? That's number one. So you're already reducing it. Lines like, I bet your baby mama want to look like me. Like, that was just a turn off. I believe it's Young Miami. She's horrible. And the single reason why this song made this list is for one line. Not one. I'm going to say the bars that all tie together. Because she went from giving me a fantastic punchline to the worst one I've heard this year. Ooh, I can't say the worst one I've heard this year. But it was up until about a week ago. You say, I make it clap like he got the right answer. I was like, that's a bar. That's a bar. I make it clap like he got the right answer. I was like, okay. Then you go to Pussy Pink, breast cancer. Ma'am. We are not going to equate a dude wanting to fuck you because you're pussy pink with one of the leading causes of black women or women period in the country, in the world. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pussy pink, breast cancer? There is 1,000 other pink things in the world. Pussy pink, Patrick Star. Pussy pink, Pink Panther. That actually fits your fucking rhyme scheme. Breast cancer? Now for those of y'all new to the channel, y'all don't know this. I have an aunt that was a 2-time survivor that passed last year. Look at her picture right now. So that's really like pissing me off. I'm trying not to cry. I have 2 friends that are breast cancer survivors. I have a great aunt that passed away from breast cancer. I raise money for breast cancer every October right here on this goddamn channel. That one line put this song on that list. And as an insult to injury as a female rap artist, you went from having a great punchline to the worst one I've heard in 4 bars. That's insane. What's going on with this? Okay, it's recording. That's fucking insane, dude. Moving on. Still talking about the city girls, though. City girls and Cardi B twerk. I'm in love with a street girl. Y'all can sit here and tell me that's supposed to be some kind of female empowerment if y'all want to. Y'all can sit here and try to tell me that if y'all want to. A bunch of strippers talking about twerking. Who is that empowering to? Not the regular woman. In a video of a bunch of girls twerking. Was that supposed to be for me? Was I supposed to be feel empowered because it's a twerk competition? Yeah, you win it!
The black, the blue, united killers of Ohio and the whole assassin crew. These deadly vipers, chomp one white lighters, union of the snake, poisonous venom biters, anaconda assassin alliance, cobra clutch killer snakes sitting in silence. Boa constrictor, take your last breath. Half step, mess around and get your ass whipped. Fast, quick, sliver over to your sibling. Better protect your neck, cause either it's strangulation or skin laceration. Puncture hole from fangs, eradicate a gang. Diamondback destroyers of Kill Bill fame. Pastel predators, pollution. Pushing poisonous product, prostitution. Toxic resolution. Rattlesnake riot, storm after the quiet. Elite execution that's imminent in the highest.
So I don't know where I left off at, but I was talking about twerk. Was that supposed to be for me? Was I supposed to feel empowered by these women whose other song just said, same group of girls, ain't no ass in the picture? Yeah, I took that shit fucking personally. Listen here. But that twerk shit with a video of a bunch of people fucking twerking, if that's supposed to be some female, we're grabbing our sexuality back, I don't see it. And for real, not both city girls. And I blame Drake for that. 2 bad bitches kissing in the rape. You want attention for being strippers. Let's just talk about fucking and money and I'ma bleed your nigga dry. How about, since y'all strippers and y'all want to talk about it's supposed to be female empowerment, how about y'all rap about how y'all stripping on the pole to better y'all lives? How about that? Fuck the city girls. And Young Miami in particular. If I'm saying the wrong one, because first of all, you're not even cute. I'm talking about somebody want to look like you. Negative. Secondly, you're a bad rapper. I'm sorry if I'm saying the wrong one. I think it's Young Miami. But if y'all watching this, y'all know one of the city girls can rap and one of them can't. Y'all know that. Moving on. And this one should not be a shock to anybody, especially my new subscribers who just came to the channel. I could have sprinkled these separately, but fuck it, why bother? Oh yes. Oh yes, honey. The worst songs this year. And the funny thing about it is every year this happens. Every year I say I'm not going to do a worst list, and something comes out at the end of the year that makes me do a worst list. The very first one I did was Zayn and Taylor Swift. Then it was Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. It's always a song to come in at the end of the year. This time it was 3. Nick Cannon's diss tracks. Nick Cannon's diss tracks. First of all, they do anything for clout. Let me break this down again, because in case y'all don't want to go through all 3 videos. So let me just give you the highlights of why these songs suck. First of all, they're supposed to be battle tracks and they have multiple people on it. Second of all, you got battle rappers on there that have bars, but you're more suited to battle people in a URL or a Smack DVD than on record. 3, Nick Cannon put people he paid on a diss track to Eminem. Number 4, the last diss track, which was the only one that actually had any clout and any power, actually didn't, because you're race baiting and you're trying to say that Eminem was racist for a song that he did 30 years ago. But he been your number 2 artist, and this whole time that y'all been beefing, this whole decade, you never mentioned this to the goddamn end. 5, Nick Cannon sucks at rapping. 6, no one cares about Wild 'N Out, and this whole thing is for publicity to try to get Eminem on your show so you can get ratings. Number 7, don't sit here and try to pretend like you uplifting black women by name checking famous historical black women in a diss to a white guy just cause. If you want to do a female empowerment song, you could have been did that, but you suck and nobody would have listened to it. Number 7, where am I at? 8, number whatever. You yourself said you would rather date, you prefer white women because it's a status symbol. Number 17, 18, 19, whatever fucking number I'm on. You claim everything. So everybody that's reviewing your stuff, you know, the reason why your name is even trending, because if all of us decided we're not covering this dumbass Nick Cannon beef, your name is not trending. No one cares. If you go on Google to try to find an image of Nick Cannon, like, you know, a lot of us had to try to go do for a thumbnail, they're all side by side with Eminem now. Like the first, like, 50 or 60. Maybe even more than that. You did this for clout. You a sucker ass, fake pro-black nigga. And I will not be covering anything else that you do to my own detriment until Eminem responds, which may be never. He decided to talk to Andre 3000 about Soul's Mischief lyrics. This is how we chill till 93 until. On me. Nick Cannon, go sit your ass down somewhere. I'm tired of talking about this nigga. But since we talking about the worst of 2019, I had to bring that up. And finally, because I didn't say it in my review, because I was so focused on talking about other stuff that I never said it, the worst punchline I have ever heard in all of hip-hop. Elvis Pusley. Elvis Pusley? Number 1, you could have just said Elvis Pussy. We got the reference. Number 2, not that hard of a hit considering the fact that he himself said, I am the worst thing since Elvis Presley to do black music so successfully and use it to make myself wealthy. You tried to diss him on something he dissed himself about. Told y'all Nick Cannon gonna give me fucking lung cancer. Tatiana, you need to calm down. Concama, Don't Call Me Angel. Go Loco. Shallow. All Nick Cannon's diss tracks. Please Me. Act Up. Beautiful. Wake Up in the Sky. And Twerk. That's it. That's my worst of 2019. Now, I did say that I was going to talk about some of the songs that people have on their worst list that I like, because this happens every year. Stuff to be, I'm not doing a best list this year, but stuff that be on my best list is always on people's worst list. Yeah. Trampoline. I never felt so loved. So sometimes you like songs for personal reasons. I've been in a dark space for the majority of the year of 2019. So that song spoke to me. Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, and Seven Rings. Top. Sweet But Psycho would have gotten one of my honorable mentions. Again, personal reasons. Jonas Brothers, Only Human. Somebody had on their worst list, Leave Me Alone. No. That's my shit. Leave me alone. That's my shit. Yeah, like there's just songs that other people have on their worst list. Now, some people may say, because I'm not a full-time music critic, I don't have a discerning ear. I do. But I take pop music as what pop music is. I'm not necessarily looking for the greatest songs, and sometimes it is the greatest song, and sometimes it is the greatest lyrics, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's just the feeling that you get and what you can relate to. So a lot of the songs people are saying on their worst list, they make me happy. I could bop around to them. They don't necessarily mean I download them and listen to them all the time. But a damn sure mean if they come on the radio, I'm going to be like, oh, this is my shit. So with that being said, that was my 2 cents on 2019. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a best list. I'll do one if y'all really want me to, but I don't really think that it's necessary because nobody cares about the best. They only care about the worst. And I always got opinions on the worst. Nick Cannon. I'm sorry. He's so trash. He is so trash. He is so trash. Just like everybody else on this list this year. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. I'll probably go live later on tonight because I was supposed to be doing a live. I guess I changed that to I'm doing a video a day till Christmas. But Merry Christmas if you don't watch none of the rest of them. Go Cowboys. And keep it greasy. Deuces.